Hi, everyone. Welcome to Alternavita. Thank you for your time and thank you for stopping by. I'm trying to take advantage of the last hours or last minutes of light here and get a quick video up this week. And I realized there were some other new colostrum articles published online that are pretty new. So I just wanted to give a brief overview of this particular article, and then I will write a post and share it on Alternavita. But the title of this particular article is Bovine Colostrum Treatment of Specific Cancer Types, Current Evidence, and Future Opportunities. And I'd like to say off the top of my head that I believe some of these authors are Chinese, and there is virtually no reference to Japanese using colostrum derived drugs for cancer, and there are no citations either, but I assure you there are many other references to cancer treatment. Nobuto Yamamoto worked in cancer primarily, and Dr. Marco Ruggiero worked in pharmaceutical companies and created cancer drugs as well from can't remember which particular glycosaminoglycan, but I'm just putting that out there to help you to remember that there are many other published papers on colostrum-based drugs and cancer. So even though this claims to be a review, there are a lot of sources not included. Japan isn't even mentioned. So that's my addition to this. That's my caveat to this. But the one thing, recently bovine colostrum has attracted the interest of numerous researchers investigating its anti-cancer potential in humans. Dressings loaded with BC are beneficial in treating chronic wounds and diabetic foot ulcers. Lactoferrin is one of the components that has been studied, and there are many other components in colostrum that are being looked at, but again, very few use the whole substance. So I want to read this particular beginning because it's giving an overview of the importance of colostrum in breastfeeding. Infants fed breast milk have reduced incidence of GI tract infections than those fed formula or cow's milk. GI disorders can result in slowed physical growth and neurodevelopment, impaired immunological function, nutrient malabsorption, and early vulnerability to other disorders such as allergies and asthma. Colostrum works as a broad spectrum antibacterial agent that protects newborns from GI infections and contributes to physical development, immune function, and the formation of the GI tract. Colostrum promotes the repair of the GI system and protects adults from gut pathogens, bacteria, viruses, fungus, and yeast, and leaky gut syndrome. First milker colostrum contains much more physiologically active peptides, antioxidants, anti-inflammatory compounds, and growth-stimulating chemicals than later milk. According to previous evidence, a weakened immune system in newborns causes some GI disorders. Colostrum consumption provides the foundation for lifelong immunity. And that, if you remember, is the title of my book. In rare situations, a newborn's immunity is weakened due to colostrum shortage or breastfeeding. Well, that's not rare. Breastfeeding problems. As a result, GI disorders manifest during adolescence or adulthood due to an impaired immune system. And that is simply what I've been saying for a long time, that a lot of these things happen in the newborn, but they don't manifest until adolescence or adulthood, not adulthood. Adulthood. Colostrum provides newborns with nutrition in a highly concentrated, low-volume form. Colostrum facilitates the passage of the baby's first feces and aids in the removal of excess bilirubin to prevent jaundice. Jaundice, anemia, cirrhosis, and Gilbert syndrome can result from excessive bilirubin accumulation in neonates. Bovine colostrum includes nearly 90 bioactive compounds, and I don't think they've discovered all of them yet. So just some of the cancers studied in regard to this particular research are well, first of all, colostrum can neutralize toxins. Okay, they're talking about the difference between cow and buffalo colostrum. So lactoferrin and lactalbumin in cancer therapy. Lactoferrin is a highly effective immunological modulator, anti-cancer drug, and tissue regenerator. So they've only, I believe this is in vitro, and I don't know if there is any on lactoferrin in vivo, but some of the ones that were studied in vitro were lung cancer and colorectal cancer. And it shows the anti-cancer effects of lactoferrin. So one of the most common ones it's been used in vivo is for lymphoblastic leukemia. And I believe they just use it to prevent mucositis. And this was a randomized double-blind placebo. And BC has been recommended as a potential treatment for chemotherapy-induced mucositis. Okay, and then also for cancer support. And then the other significant cancer is colorectal cancer. And let me see what the results were for this. Colostrum derived polyvalent immunoglobulins increase apoptosis. And this study provides evidence for the use of polyvalent immunoglobulins derived from colostrum, provided orally to modify stage-dependent local and systemic inflammation in these patients. Okay, and then this is one about increasing delivery, especially to the brain. And then I'm just going to go over the problems. Naturally, the problems are randomized placebo studies in humans and standardizing colostrum, processing colostrum, etc. So additionally, bovine colostrum is effective against many bacterial, viral, fungal, and parasitic illnesses. Dressings are safe and enhance wound healing. They can be used to treat immunodeficiency and infections, and could alter the respiratory microbiome in a beneficial way. In addition, BC may have antiviral properties against CV-19. So I'm just going to read you the conclusion. BC supplements have demonstrated efficacy in managing many human cancer cell lines, esophageal, colorectal, lung, breast, and ovarian. Specific components are effective in the treatment of certain forms of cancer, including lactoferrin, CLA, alpha-lactalbumin, and alpha-lactalbumin. BC has shown anti-tumor properties in a limited number of studies conducted in vitro and in animals. Several components of BC have been shown to induce apoptosis and limit tumor growth. In addition, taking BC supplements for treating various cancers is very safe. And the clinical interactions of bovine colostrum, if any, with orally administered prescription or over-the-counter medications need to be investigated. So this is just a brief overview of that it's a promising substance. And I wouldn't really call it a thorough meta-analysis, but nevertheless, it's a good sign that bovine colostrum is being considered in some very new papers. And this one, I believe, was published by Molecules 2022. December 2022. So I will post this one online, and maybe next time I'll have another one up and until I can come up with either a plan of action or some new type topics that I can continue to do videos about. So, okay, everyone, I'll see you next time. Thank you for your time, and please like, share, and subscribe. In all of these, even current research papers, everything I've always said and cover in my book is just being further validated. And in this one in particular, the immunity for life is very important. That's a pull quote headline. Okay, have a great week, everyone. Thank you again. Bye.